Hi guys, and welcome back to Building a House in California. So today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the sheetrock and how that got installed and what that process is like. So first of all, getting the sheetrock hung on your house, what a huge step. My goodness, it was so exciting to get it put up. You finally start to see the walls coming up and the house, feels more like a home and less like, a bunch of wood studs everywhere. So really exciting to see that sheetrock coming up. So the first step, of course, the insulation had to be put in the walls, and once the insulation was all put in, the sheetrock was able to be delivered to the house, and they had big trucks come in and deliver all the sheetrock, and they had it in large stacks in every room of the house. I have photos of that I'll share with you guys here in a little bit. And then the sheetrockers were able to come to the house and start installing that. They start on the roof first. They get all the sheetrock on the roof, and then they're able to go down and screw it all to the walls and get all that put in. It's a process. It's a long process, longer than I thought. Actually, I was surprised how quickly the sheetrockers got all of the sheetrock up on the walls. It was quick. That part of it seemed very quick, but once they started to mud and tape, man, that took a long time. They had to do one coat of mud and tape all over the entire house. And then I was like, oh yes, it's time for spray, it's time for texture. But no, they came back and they did a second coat of mud on top of the tape. And then they came back a third time, and I thought at that time too, oh yeah, they're gonna texture, but no, they had to put more mud on all the screw holes and all the tape and get all of that stuff complete. So that took a while. And then once they were done with that, they cleaned up their mess. They got everything picked up. I think they vacuumed. It's hard to tell because you get a lot of that sheetrock mess on the floor of the house. But something you really have to think about and not forget is one, they spray the texture. So after they did all that mudding and taping, they were able to come in and spray the texture. Once they do that, they'll sand. And they'll get, everything everywhere. When that is everywhere, you have to make sure it all gets cleaned up, either by the sheetrocker or by a cleanup crew or by the painters themselves, before the paint goes on your house, because we had an issue there. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that and show you pictures of that and exactly what I'm talking about when I do my next video on painting. But yeah, so important to make sure that all gets cleaned up. But let me go ahead and show you some photos, and I have a couple cute videos of my kids about what this process was like.